Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So this is Monday's love message extended. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump right on in. This video will be timestamped, guys. So for those of you that chose card number one, we were talking about let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Now, for some of you, you may think that this is saying that everything is going to work in the way that you want it. So to be honest with you, this is about you seeing someone's true intentions and really seeing not the illusion or the pretty version of them that you have made up in your head, in your mind, but seeing their true colors and their true nature and truly who they are so that you can go ahead and make a decision whether it is that you want to stay in this situationship or if you want to go ahead and move on from this connection. For those of you that definitely chose this card, there is this sense of like, again, somebody may have been stringing you along, somebody may have maybe playing some type of game here. And instead of trying to control the situation or instead of trying to control labels, excuse me, or something like that within a connection, realizing when it is time to walk away, when it is time that you have given as much as you can to a situation. There is a sense here that unfortunately this seems very one-sided. I feel that one of you is constantly the one reaching out, one of you is constantly the one and making plans, making the effort, rearranging their schedule, and the other person is just kind of like nonchalant when it comes to this connection. And when you release control of how it is that you want a situation to unfold and how it is that you want somebody to show up, and you allow them to show up exactly as who they truly are, not the version, not the illusion that you have in your mind of who you think they are, then they really show you who they are. I said this in one of the readings. I think it was a cusp sign where is like sometimes you guys be asking spirit to show you someone's true colors, and spirit is like, I seriously have shown you like the entire fucking rainbow. Like how many more colors, like how many more times do you want this person to show their true natures before you walk away from them? I apologize for the barking. Those are my dogs. Okay, I think they calmed down. um I love it when they start barking, especially when I'm saying something that I feel like people are getting triggered with. But in reality, you wanted to have control over um how it is that this person shows up. You you've told yourself, or you've lived in a space in your head that if you do A, B, C, and D, this person is going to change. If you do A, B, C, and D, this person is going to finally show up the way that you want them to. I'm sorry to break your heart, my love, but this person is only going to change when they are ready to, and that is if they're ever ready to. That does not mean that you aren't enough. That does not mean that you aren't worth it. It's just that this is not the connection that is in alignment with you. Now, for those of you that are still going to try to force this or are going to try to stay within this, then to be honest with you, at the end of the day, you cannot go around blaming this person when they betray you. You cannot go around blaming this person when they truly show you the true nature of who they are. This person is not looking for the same commitment that you are. This person is looking to have fun and to enjoy themselves, and there's nothing wrong with it. And if you know that you are not in alignment with that, if you know that that is not what you want, if you know that you want to settle down, then you're going to have to make the choice here to walk away from this, even if it is uncomfortable, even if it is hard, even if that illusion is completely shattered of what it is that you wanted this to be. Unfortunately, it is not what you wanted. um and sometimes again, people get lost in the illusion of the expectations of what it is that they're expecting from other people. And when somebody shows you their true colors, because you've created this idea, this persona, you've put them on a pedestal. When they show you who they truly are, you have a hard time accepting that. So allow yourself to accept the true nature of this person. Alrighty. Okay. So for those of you that chose card number two, this was about romantic feelings. Now, this very much feels like either the talking stages or the beginning of a relationship. This is also giving me the storyline of like two friends that are exploring the possibility of becoming more. Maybe two co-workers, because this does seem like somebody that you are that you are connected with already. And So this is somebody that is definitely in your environment. This is somebody that you're definitely in contact with. Maybe I don't know, something has shifted, or somebody is seeing the other person like in a different light, and they want to explore this. There was hesitation at first because somebody here didn't want to ruin the friendship, or somebody didn't want to ruin the dynamic of what it is already, but somebody is willing to risk it. Somebody's willing to risk it to be with you. Yeah, somebody has been this has been on somebody's mind for a very long time, and the more that they hesitate, or the more that they hold back, the the louder that it gets for them. Like, okay, you need to move towards them, you need to make a move, you need to make your feelings known, is what I'm keep on hearing. So again, there is here some type of resistance, as far as like somebody does not want to be. I keep on hearing denied. I don't know why is it coming up with this. Why the word denied is coming in. Somebody's questioning whether it is that you're going to accept this offer or not. But I keep on hearing denied, 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 and it may be that you have certain standards, or you have certain rules, or whatever it is. Again, you are entitled to your own standards, but they're not sure if they meet all of your standards. If that makes any sense. And there is a hesitation here, as far as like that you're not going to reciprocate this when they come towards you. I do see that the feelings are mutual. It has crossed your mind. For some of you, maybe you yourself are unsure if this person feels the same way, but this conversation is going to happen. I'm also hearing like this may be somebody that works either like at a salon or a barber shop. I don't know why that's coming through. So it may not be like a close friend, but it's somebody that like an acquaintance, or somebody that you know through like a business or something like that. So maybe you get where you get your hair done. Like if you're a male and you go like to a unisex type of space, like you go to the barber, but there's like a hairdresser that you've been flirting with, or that you talk to every time you go. If you're a woman and whenever you go to the salon, again, it's unisex, so there's a barber shop and you've been like flirting with one of the barbers, or whatever it is, like some type of that dynamic where there has been some light flirting, but there is a resistance as to like not wanting to be rejected, because they don't want the current dynamic of a situation to be ruined. Does that make sense? But I very much pick up this energy that somebody's just gonna be like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna shoot my shot, and if I fail, I fail. The worst they can say is no. So just be ready for this. Um, Again, I do pick up this energy though, that you kind of have been questioning, like, hey, are they really flirting with me? Like, hey, do they really feel the same way, or am I making this shit up in my head? Because there has been some hesitation here as to whether this is something that, again, you've been making up in your head, or is this something real. This mm, this hesitation, or this like not reading the signs right, or whatever, or being confused when it comes to flirting and stuff like that, it may be stemming from an old relationship, where you were in a situation where whoever it is that you were with in the past talked to you in a way that made you feel less than, and they made you believe that you were never going to find anybody to like even like, let alone love you, not even look at you, type of thing. So just be aware that it is not an energetic, like it is not the energetic field with this person. This doubting that is coming through is an echo of somebody that you dated in the past, and I hope that that makes sense. Alrighty. Okay, so for those of you that chose card number three, we have forgiving and learning. So this is definitely an ending, whether it is that it has ended. For most of you, it is a complete ending, or it has ended, or it is a separation. For those of you that you're not quite there yet, this is what is coming. There's something here where a connection has reached is limits, at least within the season. Why do I say that? Because even though you are done, you are not done forever. You're done for now. And I know that that's not what you want to hear. You can go ahead there and fight with you can argue with the screen if you want to. I know that you keep saying that you're done with somebody, but you're not. You're hurt at the moment. I'm not going to deny that. There is a hurt feeling right here. There is a feeling of wanting to seriously walk away from them, but for whatever the reason, this person is going to be sneaking back into your life, and you are going to allow them to. And again, that is not a judgment. That is nothing. I'm just telling you energetically what I am picking up here. You're still hoping. I'm not gonna lie. You're still hoping. You're wanting to let go of the hope. I'm not gonna lie. You're wanting to really see who this person is. But for some reason, it doesn't matter how many times this person betrays you. It doesn't matter how many times this person hurts you, breaks your heart. You keep telling yourself this freaking lie that it is part of your journey with them, that it is part of your process of allowing them to grow and allowing them to become the best version of themselves. My love, when the fuck are you going to become the best version of yourself? Like, you are not here to be someone else's doormat. You're not here to be someone else's healing hospital or healing space while they work through their shit, and while simultaneously fucking hurting you on purpose. Like, that's not what you're here for. And and again, this is something that you're going to have to you're gonna realize sooner or later that this dynamic is not what you thought it was. This connection is about teaching you to put yourself first. And what I mean by that is allowing your voice, your feelings, yourself to be seen and to be heard exactly as you are, and not dimming yourself or not being that person necessarily that somebody needs, right? And instead allowing yourself to be that person that somebody wants. And a lot of people, and again, this is going to get some people upset or whatever it is, and it's really, it is what it is. When somebody needs you, usually what tends to happen is that they'll be with a person that they need the person that is going to help them financially get on their feet, that is going to push them to do better, that is going to be there no matter what. And then the moment that they find the person that they want, they leave the person that they need. Unfortunately for you, my love, whether you want to hear it or not, this person keeps on telling you that they need you. They're not wrong. They need you. There's something that they feed off of, the support, they feed off of the energy, they feed off of the love, they feed off the fact that you do not walk away. And I'm being honest, you don't really walk away. You go and put yourself on timeout for a couple of months, and then this person goes, does whatever the heck they want to do, and they come back right around, and you're just like, okay, okay. If you want this time for it to be different, then allow yourself not just to forgive them, but I need you to allow yourself to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to stay in this cycle for as long as you have. We have here the death, the three of wands, and we do have the 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck. And what do we have at the top? We have the queen of cups and the page of swords with the hermit. And there is a sense here that just because you're allowing something, you're allowing yourself to let go of someone, you're allowing yourself to let go of an illusion or whatever it is, it doesn't mean that you don't grieve, it doesn't mean that you don't feel, it doesn't mean that you don't go through the process. It just means that when this person comes back around in a couple of months, you're not in the same space. But again, I'm not here what to tell you. It is your life. If you feel like you want to go through another cycle with this person, then you go ahead and do so. Just know that there's always the opportunity when a cycle ends to finally close the door completely. Unfortunately, I'm going to be completely honest, for most of you that are watching this, you're going to be restarting the cycle in a few months. Alrighty, guys. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. I love you all. Bye bye.